Well, in just a few weeks, the summer will be upon us.
Yes, for parents, summer often comes with a readjustment period of sorts as the family gets used to new schedules.
Yeah, it's enough to throw off the daily balance, but Kim Jacobs, the host of the Daily Balance, says there are ways your kids can enjoy the break without breaking your sanity at the same time. Welcome, Kim.
Oh, thank you for having me. How are you all?
Great, how are you?
We're preparing for the summer.
That's
is what
right.
I'll say.
Getting ready for summer with those 5 children of yours.
You say create a summer contract with your kids.
I don't care how young they are. Get them to sign it and scribble. Just make sure you get something in writing to get these children on the same page with you, because they have to understand that the summer's here. This is what we're agreeing will happen. And do we all agree upon it? Yes, we do agree right now. But as the summer goes on, it changes for some reason. Everybody gets amnesia that we never said that, Mom. We didn't even know you said that. So we write it down, we sign it.
That's good.
And we put it in place.
Then you can bring it out and say, remember, we agreed to
Yes.
this. Some of those things you might want to include in the contract might be things like having a bedtime. I know it's summer, you can stay up a little bit later, but it can't be all willy-nilly staying up until midnight every night.
No sleeping all day
Right.
and just, I mean, I come home from work and you're still asleep. That's insane. We can't do that. So we have to have a set time that you're going to go to bed, but it's a later time, obviously. It's the summer. So maybe you stay up maybe an hour later or whatever is agreed upon between you and your family household. So I think that's up to the parents' judgment.
Also, you got to be careful how much time they're spending with the TV or the electronics, the kids with electronics, right?
Yeah, all of my children have lots of electronics and they love them. But I do recommend that there's like a set time that you just keep your children to a minimum of that and then allow them to do something else. I pull out a book, draw. I have right now my 6-year-old, for example, he's writing. He actually asked me to spell illustrated for him. He's illustrating a book. So whatever creative thing the child wants to do, give them that time to do something other than just sit in front of the TV the entire summer.
Yes. Very important,
so
very
important.
What about for older kids, maybe even younger ones too, depending on what kind of jobs they do, but particularly teenage children, encourage them to go out and get a job, work.
If they're old enough to get a real job, that should be it should be mandatory. Make them go officially work somewhere, and that way they get an experience of getting the opportunity to have a job. But also, even if they're not older, they can still start a lemonade stand. They can do any type of business that's fun for them, and find out what it is that's a hobby for them, really, that you're going to be able to allow them to explore their creative side instead of just mandating what that business will be.
It's really cute. It's fun. My son has a store.
Okay.
He sets up. He sells shells.
Well, my son last year, he sold, what did he say? Oh, he customized cars and trucks. And he took the orders, drew them for them, framed them, and gave them back.
It's great.
For a fee, of course.
Wow.
Yes, yes.
My son tried to sell our dog. I'm just kidding. You also say allow your children to take a summer tour with mommy and daddy. What do you mean by that?
That's a really big deal in our family, only because my husband travels a lot. So what we'll do is we'll put the children in the vehicle and just go on a road trip in different places throughout the country that we may go together. We'll just have them go with us and stay in the hotel. They feel like they're on a complete vacation, swimming, doing whatever it is that's fun for us during the day, and then we reconnect in the evening. It's just a fun opportunity when you work a lot already to just allow the children to be a part of whatever it is that you do. And even
It's
if it's
amazing
local.
what an indoor pool will do for kids. An indoor pool at a hotel, they lose their minds. It's like they are in paradise, right?
And that can be local. It doesn't matter if you travel out of town or not. Just doing something local and having, like when you have your children come here with you, they feel like, oh, we are celebrities.
Yeah, it's cool. It's fun for them. I think
fun.
you're right. You're right. What's your feeling, Kim, about camps?
Summer camps, if you can get your children in one, I think definitely do it if they're interested. And also identify what type of camp. Don't just force them into a camp just because it's camp and they're all out of your hair per se. But I recommend that it be a camp. There may be dance camp. Like I have 2 children that are seriously, I mean, my one son, he dances like Michael Jackson. You cannot, he feels it too. He's like, oh, I mean, he's really into it. But I'm literally going to have him go into a dance camp because that's fun for him. And then another one may do arts, and another one may do sports or swimming camp. Whatever it is, just find out what it is that they're interested in and let that be their camp.
Very good. Good advice as always. Kim Jacobs, thank you. You can watch Kim, by the way, Saturday mornings at 10. That's on WTVI. Kim Jacobs, loving the look too, girl.
Oh,
you look
thank you.
Fantastic. Sassy.
I'm working.
All right.